All right, it is time to start the stream. Returning home to stream from familiar surroundings and with new layouts and the final version, which you will see now. Hello, friends, and welcome with a beautiful yawn from Baba. Welcome to the four.
The four.
The two.
The two matches that were played of huge contrasting emotions and the two goals from Scott McTominay. Hello. How it is, friends? How it is going? What is the life? Why fucking wrong boxes, mother chod? Not
So,
one time. Arey, shut up.
Azim, I
Okay.
have a proposition to start with.
What you have a proposition?
I think Kautuk for not predicting last week should get minus 440.
Sold. Agreed.
Yeah, but I had
That was last to last week.
Yeah.
Kautuk.
For
nahi,
this
nahi.
week.
This week you were with me.
Correct.
Oh,
Fair point.
fair.
Uh, yes.
Agreed.
क्या फर्क पड़ेगा आयुष वेटकर as he says is correct. Chalo, but very good. Props to Jay Sureka, who has finally professionally made dark mode variation. I have also done cool things with super chats, which you will see in the super chat box on the right. And yes, hopefully all of the stuff that I have done and spent stupid amounts of time doing today will work. Where is Baba? Baba is gone immediately. Baba, today is the day to speak. Baba, after scoring 4 goals. Come on. Where is the Baba?
Mudrik scored last week, right?
1 second, hold on. Is this correct? Huh. Okay, yes, that is correct. Mudrik scored last week. Yes, Mudrik scored. This is true. Mudrik has scored. Yes.
Sorry. Darwaze
ए तुम लोग इतना रोता है चैट में पहले तुम लोग बोलता ब्राइट आइज हर्ट अभी बोल रहे हैं
Now
ज्यादा
what?
डार्क हो गया नाउ शट द फक अप एंड वॉच दिस नॉनसेंस कुछ भी करो इतना मेहनत किया हमारा डिजाइनर ने लोगो वोगो डाला है साइड में वाइट रेड ब्लू कटआउट बनाया लोगो के लिए 442 का इतना अच्छा काम किया है तुम लोग बस कंप्लेन करने आता है तुम लोग को इंटरनेट पे और कुछ नहीं बंद करो एज पनिशमेंट डोंट वॉच द स्ट्रीम टुडे नॉनसेंस okay where do we begin? I think because Baba, it's because you're performing so well, I think it's time that we bring back the honorary kachra section for at least a month.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
would you like to tell us and take us through the stunning revival that was KL Rahul, and would you like to also tell us about the 0 runs scored by Rohit Sharma?
Well done. Well done, Azim. Appreciate it.
we should talk about the 0 goal scored by Erling Haaland
Yes,
consistently.
correct. In fact, I would say that Erling Haaland is nothing but the Rohit Sharma of football.
Oh no, please don't insult Rohit Sharma. Okay. So,
Rohit Sharma wishes he was Erling Haaland.
So, the there's a meme going around where Rohit Sharma, it's not a meme, it's actually an interview section. So it's a excerpt from an interview in 2021 where Rohit Sharma has said to the press that I want the middle order of India to get used to 10 for 3 situations.
Acha, okay. So it was deliberate.
So it was the bringing back. Sorry. So I think good display, good team selection. What I am though a little bummed about is I'm not complaining right at the top because I think it's also the first game that we played in the World Cup, etc. We did give them a chance to. I mean, who gives Australia a warm-up match against yourself in Mohali to get familiar with conditions and this, that, and the other? I know Mohali and Chennai not same, but I don't know why you would do that. That being said, I think we did decently well. I think I bowled really well.
Great bowling, I must say. But I
played
personally like this World Cup situation where every match
There's
is
no
not
noise.
374 runs to chase in the first innings. This 200 all out is nice. I like
Yeah.
this cricket.
No, but I think this 200 all out also is a slight. It's a function, obviously, of
Baba,
this.
is your mic connected?
It's not. Is it a
Ah,
problem?
yes.
Okay, I can connect my mic, but I'll need 30 seconds. Sorry.
Until then, let us talk about what else was there in the match that was worth talking about. What else has happened of consequence in this World Cup? I saw some South Africa has played well.
425.
See, this World Cup we don't want to watch.
Someone on Oil Money said that Mikhailo Mudryk plays for Netherlands, which was damn funny.
What?
You didn't
What?
see this?
What
There
is
is
it?
one
There must
guy
be a
in
who looks
Netherlands
like him.
who looks exactly like Mudryk.
But did he score also?
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it clearer?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so I think we did that classic thing where we really got them into a good position and then gave them some 20, 25 extra runs. I think we gave them about 20, 30 extra runs. We should have gotten them out a little earlier. Would have just given you a super boost of confidence to know that you can wipe out and polish off the tail. That's one. The other thing that was a little thing is this top order problem. Like, how classic Indian can it be that we still are doing this where, we'll bowl well, but then something else will think. Like, we very, very rarely play the perfect game where we've done really well, polished off the tail, come back out, taken a dominating stand, and then gone through.
But Baba, you're saying Australia played that badly that we should have done better.
No, I think that we have the potential to play really, really well. This team is damn solid. This team is really, really good. And
But
I'm
top order
nitpicking.
doesn't make runs.
No, top order does make runs. This was an
Rohit
absolute.
doesn't make runs.
But I think I think we're in a good position. I'm just looking for reasons to nitpick. I think we did a good job. If you
Baba,
had
do
to
we-
find two things, I would have said one is we gave them 20 odd runs extra, and this opening heart attack situation, so I'll never understand only. Why
Do-
fish outside? Why fish? Anyway, sorry.
Are you saying that we are favorites? I mean, like, are you saying we're going to go all the way?
No, I'm saying that we've been favorites for this World Cup, and I think that this World Cup is starting to show that we're taking it a little seriously right from the top. We're not coming at it. We're playing Afghanistan day after. So we'll know if we're taking it lightly and all that. But I don't think we're doing that. I think we're coming in all the way from the first ball saying, okay, we're here to win. ये देखेंगे ऐसे सब नहीं कर रहे हम लोग थोड़ा.
I don't think they've ever said dekhenge about the World Cup.
There's always this thing of like we'll come to run rate and all of that eventually. So
What?
Fair.
but I'm okay. I'm happy we won.
But
So
what is it like? What is the equivalent of Australia losing like this? Is it like Brazil going out early in the competition?
No.
Then?
This is not that. This is like at best, I want to say, because they're not out. Like that's the thing. Like they're not out.
I'm thinking, is this worrisome for Australia?
No, because even the Mohali matches we won, no? We won that series, right? We played 3, we lost 1. And we
but
were
the
obviously
point
tinkering
remains,
and
like,
things like.
shouldn't they be worried? Like, I mean, on Australia this week, no?
I don't think that they'll be worried at all. I don't think.
Basically, Australia is still favorite, is what you're saying.
I mean, they're definitely up
India
there
only
because
would be favorite. No?
because the format is like there's no groups and knockouts and all of that, right? Like everyone's going to be playing everybody. So there's 45 fucking matches. So I mean, I think we're okay.
All right.
I think Australia is not going to feel the pressure. I mean, it's a one-off game, so we'll figure it out. Let's hope that this continues for Australia, but yeah.
All right, great. Also, let me
48
know.
matches.
Let me know what you guys are thinking of the super chat pop-ups that are there. I finally changed that stupid dinosaur pop-up, and it randomizes some random.
But you can't read it
emoji.
now because of the blue in the background.
वो that changes color randomly. तो वो कुछ blue आता है, कुछ green आता है, कुछ red आता है. It depends on your luck.
People are saying Australia losing is like Argentina lost to Saudi.
Oh, so that means Australia win World Cup
Exactly.
and Steve Smith crowned as GOAT.
And we are Saudi for some reason.
The most not Saudi. Okay, let's. Where should we begin? What should we begin with? United का बात करने का है, Chelsea का बात करने का है, Real Madrid का बात करने का है, Arsenal का बात करने का है. बताओ. बताओ.
Yes, chat, please. Hey, you know what we should do? For a change, like after the beating that Bawa has been taking for the last, I don't know, like a year, I'm gonna say.
More, but okay.
I think Bawa, you should start with the positivity, man.
Yeah,
It's just
I love how
pure
Atharva
joy.
in the research also. Chelsea have now won 2 of their last 2 games.
Yeah, but I don't know whether I should just like be Neville about it or should I just
Bawa,
be
I would
honest?
I would
Should I
say,
be honest and sincere? Is
no,
what it
no, no, no. Celebrate these wins.
Yes.
Because celebrate every win that you're going to get this season. Just do
Yes. So no, to be honest, I didn't watch the game. I was busy, and then suddenly someone said 4 goal mara hai Chelsea ne. मैं बोला "क्या?" I thought people were obviously mocking us,
it.
but not. No. I think I saw the highlights. I I'm constantly in the negative, but I was actually happy. I was actually relieved because it's 2 games now before we go into an international break with some sense of confidence, some sense of like going into this with a little bit of like, okay, we're not completely fucked, we're not completely out. This absolutely does not mean. I mean, we've made up our goal tally in this game.
You're in,
Uh,
Bawa. You're in. You're 1 point behind United.
yeah.
Yeah, come
So,
on.
but
The title race for the first position in bottom half of table is on. Hotting up.
yeah, 11th and 12th. But I don't know this. There were a couple of positive signs. There was what I did want to talk about is that the 4th goal was probably one of the only goals that I've seen all. I mean, sure, it was crappy right at the end, but it sort of felt like it came from a build-up of play. It came from a strategy. It came from, hey, this is what we're intending to do. So that was a little positive because वो स्टर्लिंग का गोल तो वो वही था ना, वो ऐसा R2 दबा के भागा है और फिर जाके गोल
अरे पर
मारा.
क्या मस्त गोल मारा बेचारे ने.
हाँ
एटलीस्ट वो
हाँ.
सीख गया ड्रिबलिंग, शूटिंग,
बट
पासिंग.
दो शॉट ऑन टारगेट मिस भी किया ना, तो आई मीन
But I don't know how what this expectation you have. If there is a shot, it has to be a goal. Otherwise, it's just a flop.
नो शॉट ऑन टारगेट मिस किया. आई मीन ही डिडंट हिट द टारगेट.
शॉट ऑन टारगेट मिस किया है. ये दिस इज
This is a new one.
a black hole.
Yes, because Chelsea doesn't score. So as a
Shot
result,
on
Chelsea gets
target
shots on target
मिस
मिस
किया है.
किया. समझा? It's like near miss when 2 planes they actually didn't miss. They actually nearly missed. It's like that. But I don't know.
I don't understand.
Basically they didn't score the goal, but they also didn't hit the target, is what I'm saying.
But that's shot off target, no?
No, but for Chelsea, goals don't matter. It's not goal miss kiya.
He's playing the shot on target tally.
To me, shot on target is more important than goal because कम से कम वो तो लगता था.
But
Is what
shot on target लगता है ना गोल के लिए.
बट फिर गोल भी हो सकता है ना अजीम. मैं बोल रहा है कि गोल मारने को
गोल
आता
नहीं
ही नहीं
होना
हम लोग.
चाहिए. That's what you're saying.
चेल्सी में गोल होता ही नहीं.
But हुआ ना अभी.
अभी हुआ इस बार हुआ, ये मैच में हुआ. आई एग्री. आई एम हैप्पी, which is what I'm saying, that in this case, so I think that 4th goal just gave me a little bit of hope that it came from play, from some sort of move that seemed like it was structured, that seemed like it was a practice play. People knew where they needed to be, etc. Everybody talks about this Palmer performance and how Palmer has, guys, it's one game. Please, let's not get too hyped up about it. But I certainly don't think Palmer has filled the Aryan Robin gap and any of this nonsense. So let's not get too
You're saying don't consider Cole Palmer as Frank Lampard regen.
Yes, he's not Aryan Robben region, Frank Lampard region. He's currently at best Florent Maluda region. Just please give him that respect and let him work his way up to wherever he needs to be. Uh, so yeah,
Noren Maluda had exactly 4 good seasons. And one of them happened to be during the World Cup. So it just made it look like it was he was a better player.
so yeah, I mean, but yeah, but I think when I saw the result, I felt a little happy. I felt a little hopeful. So there was a little bit of positivity that happened. But हम लोग को जीतने के लिए स्पॉन्सर का नाम चाहिए, वैसा लग रहा है मेरे को.
क्या
है ना अभी?
तो आ गया ना इन्फिनिट एथलीट,
हाँ, इसके लिए ही तो जीत रहे हैं हम लोग.
तो दैट्स ऑल इट वाज मिसिंग.
Yeah,
डन
think
नाउ,
it
टाइटल
was.
चार्ज इज रियल.
Should we do points quickly?
हाँ बताओ.
Okay. So now, Kautuk, you have a decision to make because you have minus 442. You
Oh my
remember
God.
that you remember the you owe Azim 71,734 plus 7% interest,
Oh,
Yes.
which is 76,765. Now, if you return the money right now, if you return the money as of 2nd October, the scores today will be. Are you returning the money or not?
Wait, have I got money to return
You
money?
can, you can, you can.
Why
You
would
can
I
return all of it.
Yeah. My suggestion is दे भाई 7% every year, then every week देना
But how
पड़ेगा.
much have I made money? Have I made points? How much points I have?
You made the last to last week, na, when you had borrowed money.
So tell us the current points.
Yeah, then
The
I'll
current points, if assuming Kautuk has returned the money,
Okay.
okay? So assuming Kautuk has returned the money, Azim Banatwala is at 1,78,781.
1,78,781. Very good.
Neville Shah is at 7,01,914. So 701,914.
fuck.
And Kautuk Srivastava, after returning the money, is at 48,120.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not.
Respectable. Can do something with it. Have to put all points on wager today. Okay, done. Returning money.
Woo, chalo, not bad.
Hmm.
Shall
I
borrow
will- I
again
will-
next week.
I will
Azim,
miss my
please don't
interest.
spend.
I
But-
forgot I had so much points. मैं ऐसा चूतिया ऐसा 1,000 points wager किया और जीत भी गया.
Yeah. Also, last week, Azim Banatwala, your wager paid off and you got 2014.
Yes.
I got 11 and Kautuk Srivastava minus 442. Sorry.
Correct.
So,
Fair.
just for context, I have gotten 6 points on the Barca Femini scoreline, which has not happened for somebody for a very long time.
Hey, 6-0 even I got 6, no?
Not 6-0. You said 6-0. They scored 3. I said 3-0. I got 6
Oh,
Wow,
points.
3-0.
Yeah.
Baba got points by underestimating Barca family. Well done.
But that's all they've been this season. But you picked up on Red Arrow, Azim Banatwala. You got Red Arrow ke liye plus 442. So that was, and the wager was a great call. So,
Whoop. All right, beautiful. This is all things that you didn't know about because we did predictions on WhatsApp group. Anyway, today
and I also got the Arsenal result right.
Woo. Should we get into that? Wait, I'll do some super chats. I think most of them will be United related, so we'll talk about United and then we'll get into the Arsenal City game and also Newcastle PSJ का बात करने का है.
चैट में आइसक्रीम मंगाओ, हाँ या ना बताओ.
Chat के लिए या तेरे लिए?
मेरे लिए.
Okay. Aditya Raju says, RIP Lady Kathy, thank you for stopping SAF from retiring in 2003. This is correct. Newfound respect for Simeone after the Beckham documentary. Correct. ये तुम लोगों ने देखा क्या Beckham documentary?
नहीं यार, not yet. Not yet.
नहीं देखे.
I read the book तो मेरे को spoilers
Yeah,
मिल गए.
Same. I'm like, I can't go through all of this again.
Yeah, I'm like, I know. Just for that one reel
I
of
haven't read his book.
him telling
Book
Posh
is
Spice
good or
that
what?
she's posh, I don't want to watch the entire documentary.
Book is good, or?
हाँ, I had read it in 2004 only, the OG. David Beckham, My World.
He was in that purple t-shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
Aditya Raju says, what an amazing tribute from one Scott. Ye ho gaya. Anirudh Dhawan says, apparently Klopp wants a replay against Brighton. He's prepared for his team to play 10v11. Life is good at the top. Hashtag come on Spurs. Kautuk teams in white are elite.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No doubt. No doubts.
Although this Bellingham has been scoring in black also. Khufia Police says, Ayer got instant karma. Love to see it. GGMU. Yes. बहुत मजा आया ये Ayer को लेके. कौशिक माडा says, कौतिया कहाँ है तेरा रोबो हालैंड कहाँ है? Oh yes, सालिबा के पॉकेट में 2 BHK बना के बैठा है.
Oh, great comment. Great comment.
Kaushik Sundaram says, forward to OP, give Baba all Kautia points if Haaland scores 60 plus and Kautuk gets 0 points. I agree with this.
पक अच्छा अभी थोड़ा गोल्ड आउट हो गया तो सब निकल
थोड़ा
गए.
goal drought मतलब we've been saying for years now that this goal
सारे
drought is going to
थोड़ा
come.
ऐसा जैसा जब थोड़ा पानी बरसता है तो सारे मेंढक आ जाते हैं बाहर.
Bro,
रिबिट कर.
इसका actual श्रेय तो जाता है, which clearly goes to show that the real player in that team is Kevin De Bruyne.
Exactly.
Oh.
We've been saying this for years now.
Oh my God. Yes, no doubt. All the things that he has done at Borussia Dortmund don't count. The
What
almost
he did at Borussia Dortmund.
But
he has scored a goal a game for 2.5 seasons. A goal a
Arey,
game.
but who he was playing in these games? You see that no?
It's really
what
sad.
team? I don't even
Salzburg
know.
से मार रहा है साड और
हाँ.
तुम लोग उसको अंडर वैल्यू कर रहा है हॉयलैंड के लिए.
It's really sad to see.
Oh, wait.
Really...
Højlund, may I point out UEFA Champions League. Rasmus Højlund, 3 goals. Erling Haaland, 0 goals. What are your views on
Wait,
this?
what? Rasmus Højlund, how many goals?
3 goals in UEFA Champions League.
3 goals?
Yes. Erling Haaland,
Acha.
0 goals in Champions League. Can you shed any light on this?
You won't have
In
anything.
losing team, poor boy scored 3 goals. Losing team with goals disallowed for VAR and full cheating by referees.
So last season, Haaland scored in almost every game except for the last
season is last season. No, this season
this
is
season
this
he is doing opposite. He's like ये ग्रुप स्टेज में नहीं मारूंगा ताकि ये जो लोग हैं ना जैसे अजीम और नेविल जो मेरे को क्वेश्चन करते कि नॉकआउट स्टेज में किधर गया फाइनल में किधर था ये सब
बट
जो है
गोल
ना.
नहीं मारेगा ना तो सेकंड स्टेज ऑफ यूरोपा लीग में उसको मारना पड़ेगा गोल्स.
अरे we have why am I saying as if I'm a City fan?
Yeah, Casemiro has more goals than Haaland, but Casemiro also has more mistakes leading to goal than Haaland.
अरे सीजन अभी जवान है यार तुम लोग क्या बोल रहे हो. I mean and you guys should fully realize how young the season is, right? Considering you guys are 10th and 11th.
No,
But
I am prepared for 8th place finish. मेरा हो गया.
I am also prepared for 12th place finish.
मेरा
Also.
नॉर्वे में वनवास करके I have processed this, meditated and come and accepted 8th place.
ए अजीम नॉर्वे में हालैंड का क्या क्या मर्च है.
हालैंड का ये मिलता है केला.
Please elaborate on that.
No, I'm not even kidding. So if you go to the supermarket, you will see bananas lying there, and the bananas have stickers of Erling Haaland on
It is
them.
Haaland.
There's also Odegaard ka pictures on bananas over there.
Hilarious.
So,
Odegaard and Haaland. This is great.
yes. Are, why you disappeared saying this?
Yeah.
Kaland, exactly. Kaland. There you go. Mir Joshi says, one random thought. Arsenal do well when they have a manager with similar name as club. Arsene good. Emery no. Arteta good. Again. Maybe onto something. Arpit Saini says, ये injuries season ruin कर देंगी. 5 Barca starters out injured and Yamal too. El Clasico will be one-sided again, especially with Jude in God form.
Oh my God.
Arey Arpit, may I introduce you to Manchester United injury crisis of I don't know 12 players that are missing. 5 starters out. ये तो luxury है. You know, I would say. Are you starting your matches with Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans?
Who were the 5th and 6th choice?
Yes, who are the stalwarts at the back, may I say, despite the one goal that we conceded. I love that it's reached a point where we are talking about stalwarts in defense against Brentford. But these are the things. When you're an 8th place club, this is what happens. Praditi says, Muller's assist to Tel was beauty. Thoda discuss, please. I did not watch Praditi. I have not watched this. I have only seen stats and information about this Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen. What a start they are having to the season.
Also, Gurasi, बाबा खरीद फटाफट बिट डाल.
Jurassic, कौन?
Sand striker, 13 goals, highest in all Europe. अब भी हैट्रिक मार के आया है भाई.
This
Just
is
buy
this is exactly the striker who goes to Chelsea to ruin his career. This is the prototype of Chelsea में डूबने वाला striker.
किधर खेल रहा है ये आदमी?
he plays for Stuttgart.
Hmm.
अच्छा,
ये
Just-
वही वाला है? ये
Nahi,
दिख-
that was Victor Boniface,
अच्छा,
who's also
Who
like,
now
it's
doesn't
between
have
them.
such a good Boniface?
No, it's between them now. It's between them. Whichever one you want, just put bid right now. Just call them, send DM fast. Todd ko bol ek aisa slide in DM. Hey, hi Gurasi, what is January looking like? Want to come?
What are your next 12 years plans? Oh, man.
Hi, Gurasi, you up?
Yeah.
You up in Jan?
Also, guys, please smash the like button. There's many people watching, but not enough likes. Please smash ho jaye, smash. This cricket season also na ruins our fucking views. What to
What
do?
match today is irrelevant.
But it's just the season of cricket. What is the match today anyway?
No, but more importantly, nobody cares about this World Cup. What Kautuk was saying is that nobody cares about this World Cup because it feels like there is no World Cup happening only in India.
For real. I've not heard a peep. Just chat, just please. Am I hallucinating this, or has the hype for this World Cup been very low? Has the advertising for it, has the general outreach of like telling people that it's happening, has that been very, very low? Because I remember it used to be like insane. It used to be like a whole new festival every time the World Cup happened in India. So no hype. Yeah, no
And
hype.
also, there is what is the point of this World Cup if there is no Mocha ads?
There is a
Yeah,
Mocha.
There is Mocha ad. Then I'm on. Come on, bring the party. Let's go.
There is a Mocha
I need to watch this ad. Chalo.
There is a Mocha ad. Shlok only shot it.
Acha, okay. Very nice. Then
Oh no,
then it's a
this
World Cup.
This is iced
This
tea.
is Jade Forest.
For those asking. Yeah, Jade Forest iced tea. Citrus
Ginger ale
crush.
also is very nice.
Yeah.
But
Too much cricket has killed the hype.
Yeah, nah,
I think
if you
everyone
play
agrees.
every 2 weeks, then what novelty World Cup has?
Yeah, dude, they played literally like up to 2 weeks before the World Cup, right? That's crazy. I mean, how can you
before the World
sustain
Cup means we played 1 week before the World Cup.
1 week before? Not even 2. I was going to say 2 weeks
Also, this format is not mazedar.
anymore, no?
Yeah, it needs to be that ऐसा थोड़ा jeopardy, 2-3 people वाला group, then you go to round of 16, quarter-final, semi-final. ये क्या है? Just play everybody and then go straight to semi-final. What is the point of this?
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to see that, I'd watch the MLS.
पहले तो World Cup का cup format तो है ही नहीं है anymore. World League बुलाओ ना इसको. Although this is very similar, I must say, great segue to talk about what they are planning to do with the Football World Cup and Champions League. So have you seen the new Champions League proposal of the what they're planning?
No. What is it now?
So now the proposed format from 2027, Baba, take out your calculator. 3 leagues will be there with 18 teams. Super League, Europa League, Aspiring League. I don't know what this Aspiring League is. There's going to be 3
conference
leagues.
is scrapped.
हाँ मतलब the conference will become aspiring.
Aspiring.
Okay, or whatever. Then the league, it is a league format in this entire 80. So it's proper Champions League now. So there's the Premier League going to happen, and there's going to be a Champions League where all the 18 teams are going to play against each other. So what Super League they wanted, that they're getting. Then there will be relegation between Europa League and Champions League.
Gee, man.
So
कितना देखेगा यार
people
football?
what is the point? Like, was this, who is asking
Very
for
confused.
this? And it's just for fucking, कितना पैसा कमाने को है यार? How much money do you want to make from this game? When the people watching the game only are like, मेरे को नहीं देखने का है. And that's what
And
we're seeing
also-
with cricket.
This kind of format, right? It favors oil money clubs 100%.
Yeah.
Because you need minimum. Actually, I feel like Todd Bowley knew about this, dude. I think he has built 3 teams. So one will play EPL, one will play Champions League, one will play FA Cup
Masterstroke.
plus. हाँ.
How will we reach Champions League, Kautuk?
अरे करेगा ना अभी
through
बोल.
promotion
8 साल
from
है सबका
aspiring
contract.
league. That's the thing. Now you will start in aspiring. So what's it? So 2 teams get relegated from Super League, 2 teams get promoted from Europa League. 4 teams get relegated from Europa League, 4 teams get promoted from aspiring league. With this format, there would be over 80 games a season per club.
Fuck me.
कैसा खेलेगा, dude? And then you add World Cup and like Euros or
Euro
whatever.
and shit.
It's just madness.
But this thing, man, like here's the other thing with it, right? Like what happens to the top four of of your domestic league? What happens there? Like, do you get into the Champions League? Do you not? What happens?
I don't know, because if they're doing promotion relegation, this is effectively
Yeah.
just doing this nepotism only. They're
Yeah, then here are your top teams, and then dekh lo aage. Then
I-
they'll come out with some crap now. Oh, it's a coefficient of the last 50 years we have seen who is there, who's not there.
they'll basically, so the main qualification will be to get into aspiring league. So no, so this is what it will. No, but then it doesn't make sense if you're doing promotion relegation. Then what is the point of there won't be any direct route from the league to Europe. It just makes no sense. ये अच्छा format है, क्यों बिगाड़ रहे हैं? क्या problem है इसमें?
I've
Yeah,
also
there's a-
every year they propose format, but then they also take it out, na. Like they started trying to do this newer format, but then they changed it. They realized, अच्छा ये नहीं चल रहा है, मैच नहीं चल रहा है, ये नहीं चल रहा है. So I think these are just like there is वो UCL का ऑफिस में करेगा क्या? वो लोग
अरे
ऐसा रोज
पैसा गिनो ना, इतना जो मिल रहा है तुम लोग को.
हाँ तो वो एक डिपार्टमेंट है, दूसरा एक डिपार्टमेंट रहेगा ना जिसको खरीदा रहेगा वो लोग कॉल्ड इनोवेशंस. तो वो लोग करता
You
रहेगा
know,
इनोवेशन.
at this point, how many years are we away from Champions League being played on weekends and domestic league being played on weekdays?
Yeah, because
not very far.
eventually वही हो जाएगा ना, because then why are you putting like Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich on
Some random
on
Tuesday night.
and then watching Girona versus Real Madrid B on Saturday.
Now, by the way, I saw the Mumbai Kerala game in Bombay yesterday. In Andheri Sports Complex.
कैसा था?
अच्छा था, but very far away from wherever. Like I'm just worried. I saw Changte and all play, and I'm like, if Changte gets one gentle push from Koulibaly, उसका क्या होने वाला है? मतलब like.
Well, thankfully we don't have to play Koulibaly yet.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do have to play Koulibaly.
We are playing Al Hilal.
Oh, फिर खत्म, टाटा बाय बाय, गुड बाय.
इसके लिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
Oh.
So, we're playing like, and the Al Hilal midfield is that Ruben Neves and that.
Now they have actual players, na, in Saudi League.
Yeah, and Mitrovic is up top, and पता नहीं क्या.
Bro, why are
Al
these
Hilal-
other teams taking part at all?
No, not Al Hilal. What are we playing? Whatever that Neymar
The
wala team.
Neymar club, na?
Neymar wala team.
Hilal only, I think.
Yeah. So.
अच्छा, अरे the Santosh coming to Pune, that one.
Yeah, but Santosh won't come. But
No, he
Santosh is
won't.
currently on. Literally, if you go to Footmob and you see Santosh did not play last week because it said personal reasons. Out due to personal reasons.
Oh.
तो उसको जेट फ्री में दिया है तो वो चला गया वो.
So basically, I think as part of the contract, Saudi Leave has also worked in sick leave and casual leave.
Correct. Now, can I also say something? So this match is not happening in Andheri Sports Complex, which is Mumbai's home ground. It is happening at the DY Patil.
Andheri Sports Complex is our home ground.
Is Mumbai's home ground. Right?
Andheri Sports Complex.
Andheri Sports Complex.
जहाँ पे मैं भी खेला है.
जहाँ पे मैं भी खेला है. ये मैंने कल
what?
बोला है. Yes. So now the thing is, it is not. It is the one near Pune. Okay, that Pune Palewadi or whatever it is.
They rule, na? The DY Patil.
Are we playing at DY Patil?
Yeah,
now?
DY Patil now, na?
We are not playing at Balewadi. I thought we were playing in Pune because that was the last.
No, that's what they had
that
said, but then they were like कि Neymar ये मतलब expressway पे नहीं खेलना रहेगा Neymar को.
So if we are playing, if we are playing at DY Patil, then here's the thing. Do you know why the Mumbai home ground cannot be the home ground for the game where it can't happen there? Because the ground does not qualify according to AFC standards as a venue.
अरे of course, because ball बाहर जाएगा तो ऐसा अंकल को बोलना पड़ेगा रास्ते पे.
As AFC standards.
Ball.
No.
Koulibaly
No,
जा रहा है
it's
पीछे.
not that bad, guys. It's really not that bad. But it's not that. It's not that bad, but it's certainly so. Imagine if it's not up to AFC standards. Neymar and all are not going to come. Like for everybody who thinks Neymar is coming, I really doubt Neymar will come
for the game. I don't think Koulibaly and Ruben Neves and all also will come, bro. We've
क्या बोल
lost
रहा है?
to we've lost to Nasarji. We've lost to
Nasarji, what? This is the
yeah.
Al Nassr old people ka team. What?
It's called Nasarji only, na? What is it called? That's what
Who
they
is
call it.
Nasarji?
I'll tell you.
Who
I'll
did
tell
you
you.
see? What did you see?
What is a
I'm telling you,
Nasarji?
they're called Nasarji only.
पापा देखो कोई गलत मैच दिखा के बोल दिया क्या कि अरे मुंबई केरला है.
Nasarji है ना?
Showed you any
ये
blue
नासाजी
versus
देख
yellow
नासाजी
team.
नासाजी
Okay.
Okay.
ब्रो
So
हम लोग ये क्लब जो सेकंड है ना,
he didn't hallucinate.
Navba और Namangan ये क्या है? This sounds like a Parsi dish.
now Nabangang को has beaten us 3-0 and when you click on that
Baba, just once more, please.
it says
Please, Baba, once more. Please,
it says this
yes, but just say the name once. Without looking.
Navbahar Namangan. I think that's what it's called. Navbahar Nabangan. Bro, क्या हम लोग इन लोग so also we've been and I found all of this out yesterday because obviously I went for the match yesterday. But our AFC status has also been revoked. Like we don't directly qualify. We have to do qualifications.
मतलब oh हाँ तो we don't directly go. We have to do like how you
So
don't
the winner doesn't think. Also, like I'm not understanding what is this mathematics that Mumbai did not win ISL last year, but we are playing AFC.
है?
Yeah, because they have that
Because
table.
अच्छा, so the table qualifies for the AFC
I think so.
and the knockout is the title.
Yeah.
लोगों को स्टैंडर्ड लीक करने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? Just oh my god,
I don't know.
what to do?
I don't know.
anymore?
So it's just, I really don't get it. Navbahar Nabangan has beaten us 3-0.
Okay, at
Just
Andheri Sports
FY.
Complex.
No, not at Andheri Sports Complex, only
DY
once.
Patil.
And our own Nasaji has also beaten us.
Nasaji.
Nasaji has beaten us 2-0. Now, on the 23rd of October, we are going to Al Hilal, by the way.
Nice.
We are
So-
going to Al Hilal.
We are going to Al Hilal to play. तो हम लोग का क्या हश्शार होने वाला है उधर,
अच्छा home and
क्योंकि
away.
उधर तो नेमार खेलेगा.
हाँ,
Personal reason, yaar, who knows?
हाँ, but he'll be like his personal reason will be I'm playing this game so I don't have to play next game.
Yeah.
Oh, चलो, but मजा आएगा. Let's see. ये अपन जाए क्या? Are we available? Are we there on that match day? Let's see.
Where?
DY Patil on
I
the day of the match.
am not getting tickets for that. What you will get tickets?
I am not
Wait,
getting.
what? Tickets are sold out.
Tickets are sold out. Plus, it's become very difficult because the assumption is that Neymar and all are coming.
Yes.
हाँ, but once Neymar says he's not coming, तो then लोग बेचेगा ना.
हाँ, scalper से खरीदेंगे ना बाहर DY Patil Stadium.
Dude, honestly, at this point, they can just find any freestyler from
Santosh.
Kurla and just put him in the team and be like, हाँ ये Neymar है. And audience will believe. Anyway, okay. Few super chats, then we'll move on to United. Akshay Singh says पूरा हफ्ता वेट करो वीकेंड आने का और लगता है कि आज कुछ अच्छा होगा और जो होता है फिर वो देखा नहीं जाता. #life of United fan. This is true. This was full knife edge of mood was there. I'll tell you how I was watching this match also. Sid Gaming says after the passing of Alex Ferguson's wife, it had to be the Scottish lad who stepped up, that too in Fergie time. Very poetic. This is true. Somik says first super chat with my first salary. You all deserve it. Kya baat hai?
Come
Kya
on.
baat hai? Somik, well done. Congratulations. Let us smash likes, friends. Smash likes. We need to get up to 1,000 likes ASAPly. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Asher Call says moral of the India-Australia story is दामाद जी को पपाया भेजो जल्दी. दामाद जी को पपाया भेजो जल्दी. Who's दामाद जी?
because
What is papaya?
Shubman has COVID, so send him papaya.
Oh.
कोविड से पपाया ठीक होता है क्या? सॉरी, पपाया से कोविड
papaya से COVID ठीक होता है और papaya से period भी आ सकता है, तो don't know which one is.
Okay. These are things you see. Is Sky Sports giving you this information? I don't think
Correct.
so. Exactly. This is why all of you are here. Dengue, Baba, COVID नहीं apparently. He has
Dengue है क्या? Oh yeah, dengue. COVID में थोड़ी होता है papaya. Correct.
That's what
I had
I
dengue.
was
I was
wondering.
taking I also had taken
He-
papaya
Why
seeds.
was this not in the news for 3 years? Like, why did papaya shares not go?
Yeah. Sorry. It is that
Why did Elon Musk not invest in papaya?
dude, that papaya pill was so bad to taste. Bleh.
Papaya pill. All right, interesting. हैदराबादी हार्ट अटैक says वापस आ गए हूँ भाई लोग. गैब्रियल एंड सालिबा डिनाइड हालंड का स्लॉग. मार्टिनेली वापस आ गया स्वैग से. और कल सो गया मैं टॉप ऑफ द टेबल पे सुकून से. कॉट्स वेटिंग फॉर द जूम मीटिंग.
Yes.
Hmm?
Zoom meeting for, I'm assuming you're a second-hand story folk.
What is
If you
this?
are, then, huh?
You're doing it now.
No. As in, I have to do a members call. I haven't been able to because last 2 weeks were pretty rough.
Yeah.
ओके. अमान जसानी says रियल गोट ने असिस्ट देके 3 पॉइंट दिलाया. जल्दी आजा रॉड्री. केडीबी रॉड्री हैशटैग रॉड्री केडीबी मजाक नहीं है. मजाक नहीं है. हैप्पी फॉर हैरी. अंध KR7 भक्त. नेक्स्ट मैच हल्लू 5 goals. All right.
Hello, 5 goals this time for me.
Choda Ron Mashji Khan says 2 match without Moshi equals 2 loss. Hashtag MLS के गुलाब गए. Why Moshi is also on personal leave? What?
So
Ye-
there's some
Huh.
rumor going around now that Maushi is injured in some scenario and he also wants to cut off from US. ऐसा दो parallel stream
They
चल रहा
said
है.
that he doesn't want to renew and then now he wants to go to whatever Newell's Old Boys or wherever the fuck, no? In
Neville's Old
Argentina.
Boys. He wants to go to Neville's Old Boys.
Also, there was one very funny thing in the Beckham documentary, which was, did you hear this? Sorry, not the documentary. Basically, David Beckham was on one podcast with Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher and miscellaneous folks, and he was talking about Messi.
Hmm.
So they asked him what is he like, etc. So he says ki, oh, he's great. He's been, amazing in training. He's also been helping out the young kids at Inter Miami.
Hmm.
So they asked him what advice does he give those kids. So Beckham is like, oh, he gave them outstanding, spectacular advice I've never heard in my life. So like, what is it? Messi told them to walk more in a game.
What? Wow.
Because वो एक टीफो का एक वीडियो चल रहा है
And
of why
Beckham was
Messi
like, fuck, मैं चलता क्यों नहीं था?
He's like, what? Yeah, because you can like see more of the game, and then once you formed a picture of the game, then you can interact with it better.
एक वीडियो वायरल जा रहा है ना आजकल कि Messi walks so much during a game because Messi is not actually lazy but he is seeing the game and then once he knows and analyzes what to do etc करके फिर वो मैच हो देता है. ऐसा सब चल रहा है.
It's like, it's that after you put in the prompt into chat GPT, that time that you have to
Yeah.
wait before it spits it out.
That is him walking.
Walking.
Fascinating. Correct. As somebody in chat says, walk like Messi, not like Rashford. Agreed.
But this Maushi apparently wants to bounce and all, huh? So all this is also happening.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
he'll just walk away. So then Liverpool would be ideal club for him.
Because then, but there he'll have to, he'll walk alone only, na? He doesn't walk with many people.
अरे मैकलिस्टर को लेके जाएगा. चल मैकलिस्टर गाड़ी में बैठ.
Meanwhile, Soboslai now running for 3 people.
Bro, who was this that I saw that कोई तो एक आर्टिकल था कि when Ronaldo went to Juventus, one of Messi was asking, fuck man, what was that post that I saw?
When who went to Juventus?
When Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
went to Juventus,
Huh.
Messi, in his insecurity, apparently has asked some player who I think used to play with him or something like that,
हाँ.
कि ब्रो इटली कैसा है रे, बता ना मेरे को, सच बता ना, मैं भी गोल मार पाएगा क्या उधर. सो अपेरेंटली ये न्यूज में आया था, ये एक कि मेसी
Kevin
ने
Prince
पूछा था.
Boateng.
हाँ, बोअटेंग करेक्ट. बोअटेंग खेला था क्या मेसी के साथ किधर? तो खेला रहेगा ना.
वो briefly at some point Barcelona में आया
Barca.
था ना.
बारसा मस्ट हैव प्लेड ना.
Hmm.
तो ये क्या मस्त है ना ब्रो, ये कि ऐसा मेसी भी पूछ रहा है उसको, सुन कैसा है इटली, मस्त, एक दो मैं भी लाइन लिख सकते हैं क्या, ऐसा गोल मार सकते हैं क्या, तेरे को लगता है क्या
Nice.
चल रहा है क्या उधर.
Fascinating. ओके. भाईंदर का भाई says एक चांस अपन को दे तो ओल्ड एरिक टेन हाग भाऊ ये थकेला गोलची खिलाता है तुम, भेज ओनाना टू खंडाला और देख अपन कैसा हल्लू भाई का पुल्लू खोलता है.
अरे 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 अरे
आई थिंक पल्लू खोलता है इज व्हाट इट इज. Yes, United का बात करते हैं. Okay, one more I will read and then we'll start against United. Tatya Vinchu says job लग गया रे data scientist. क्या बात है, क्या बात है, but only giving 40 rupees. चलो ठीक है, it's okay, don't mind. Well done,
अरे उसका
congrats.
डेटा साइंस रहेगा कि 40 रुपया देते रहने का,
करेक्ट. बट हम
डेटा
लोग
रहने का.
वो हो डेटा रहने का मतलब माइंड ब्लोइंग. एंड उस्ताद फरहान टोरेस says जब जब ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड पे संकट का बादल छाया, 36 नंबर पहन के एक मसीहा आया. आई थिंक 39 है शायद. लास्ट मिनट में कुछ ऐसा गोल मारा, अगली समर इसको ही लेके आना. वाह वाह वाह. So what you're saying, McTominay to Barca? That would be fascinating.
dude, he was about to go to Bayern Munich, and now I see why Bayern wanted him.
No, he was supposed to go. So that goal was supposed to be scored by West Ham because Maguire and McTominay were both supposed to go there. But man, what a week for United. Where it started, how it ended. Uh, that Galatasaray game was just
Oh my god,
my
it was
God.
outstanding.
Like
Outstanding it was.
so bad it was overall. Everything about that game was just. I
Hey,
mean,
I, I wanted to tell you this, Azim. Did you see this? Before the match, the Galatasaray players had been given a booklet, okay, with all this information. We haven't won ever in
Yeah.
England. Come on, you can do it. We'll fuck them up.
Yeah.
ऐसा एक बुकलेट दिया था उसको आर्ट वर्क के साथ.
Facts.
हाँ, sorry.
Dude, but this, that game, actually, I've like wiped so much of these games from my memory now. I struggle
I
to
remember.
remember most things, but the first goal was just so terrible. It was such a bad goal to concede. Again, Diogo Dalot, last man, can't clear the ball. Easy goal for Zaha. Onana can't do anything over there. But what this Onana was doing here for second goal, like I have defended him a lot, but yeah, what is he doing? I mean, there's no explanation for this. The point is that Chalo, if you were saying Chalo, even if he's not making saves, at least on the ball, passing, not losing the ball, helping build up. Yes, सीधा मतलब now he's not saving goals and he's giving the ball away. So this is the worse than De Gea also. At least De Gea would just lose the ball, then he would make 3 saves. This, but really bad. And I honestly I feel bad for him because the amount of just so obviously abuse that he would be getting, plus the memes have just been savage. I have to say, the Onana and Maguire memes and all the David De Gea is very happy memes have been very brutal. But only shining light, if there was any in that game against Galatasaray, was Hoylu Bhai. Hoylu showing that he's got the ability. Very nice second goal, great finish as well. But yeah, again, I think in this team currently for United, the two weakest links, and I'm very surprised that I would be saying this, the two weakest links are Onana and Casemiro, because they are making the most mistakes that are leading to goals. The amount of times, say even in the game against who are we fucking playing, Abhi? The goal that we conceded against Brentford, just plain Casemiro giveaway under no pressure, just giving the ball away and then coming back, flying into a tackle instead of holding position and trying to recover the thing. Lindelof didn't clear the ball. Casemiro again had the opportunity to clear the ball, didn't clear it, and Onana.
Yeah, you should save that
You
one.
should save that. I mean, there's very few excuses to give. I think as people are saying in the chat, Hoyland I think has been good. The Garnacho I found has been good. Mount has been actually fairly decent. But
I didn't like Hannibal and Pelistri both.
Pelistri, I've told you since day one, hopeless. He is just a slightly better Dan James. That's all he is.
His
Pelistri.
decision making and his like first touch and stuff is not very good.
No, he's not this thing. I'm glad, and in fact, now it shows you with Anthony what you were. I mean, even though Anthony, the air shot that he took when he had a nice open shot to take against Brentford was hilarious. But it does show you at least the balance that he gives you, even if he's at least he lets you hold the ball on the wing, and if he's not cutting also, he just at least helps you retain possession. So there's some level of control that he can give you. Pelistri is just too random, and I don't think he's good enough. There's plenty of players that are not good enough at United, and Pelistri for sure is one of them.
We'll talk about Rashford also in a bit, but before that, this Onana thing, to just kind of like, just to dwell on it for a little bit longer. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's already been said, done. All the jokes have been made, so we won't go there. But the point is, I want to actually genuinely know your opinion on this. Like, how do you proceed with this? Like, because clearly this dude's confidence is shot to pieces. I mean, the scrutiny is intense. If you replace him, does it get worse? Do you just persist with it? What do you do?
No, so see, I think so. We were discussing this. We've had lots of, like, I think we had some thoda heated discussions about Onana on the Oil Money group also, where I think मैं दारू पी के I was like बहुत हो गया, निकालो इसको, can't deal with this anymore, ये वो. But somebody had made a interesting point, they said that even when De Gea was struggling, there was a point when the player with the backup goalkeeper that they bought, who was Anders Lindegaard, was brought into the team. And he was like, okay, now you keep, this guy's making too many mistakes. I think that was in De Gea's first season or second season, if I'm not wrong, where Lindegaard was given an extended return in the team, and wo bhi matlab kafi haggard nikla. And then but then De Gea, having got that kick up his backside, came into the team and then started performing quite well. But yeah, as people, I mean, Suraj Mustafi says that De Gea was quite bad in his first season. But the point is that De Gea in his first season was like one 22-year-old boy. You know, he had not played Champions League final the season before. You know, like so I don't know if this is just and lots of players do this, where the pressure of Manchester United is just very different to the rest of the world, purely because of the amount of just media coverage and just the fans getting on your back that happens in Old Trafford, that you're seeing, especially when the team is not playing well. Like, Old Trafford is not a pleasant place to watch a match. Like, I've watched a match over there, and like when that goal goes in, like the audience is just like "Ki phir se yaar." Like, they're just fed up. There's very little hope. Like, nobody, I think, had any hope that we would get 2 goals against Brentford. I don't think anyone had any expectation. I was like, chalo, mera. I was anyway watching this match on a flight with internet. That was like on a flight. Hotstar doesn't work, तो Discord पे कोई stream कर रहा था और मैं उसका stream देख रहा था VPN लगा के. And it kept coming, kept going. Every 2 minutes I had to reconnect. It was just the most difficult game to watch, like technically and as a football match, because United were doing nothing in attack that inspired any kind of confidence. But I think there are moments that are very, very defining in a season, and potentially this is it. I think there is, I don't know, but I feel that it would not be out of the realm of possibility that there would have been huge sack calls if we had not won this game, or if we had at least not drawn against Brentford. Like, to go for the first time in your history and lose 3 Premier League home games back to back would have been just ridiculous. Yeah. So I think potentially, like, even Alex Ferguson had this one moment in his career where he was literally one game away from the sack, and this Mark Robbins came and scored a goal, which I think was a FA Cup match, if I'm not wrong. And that's sort of what kept him in the job. But hopefully we get, and that's what I said. If you want, you cannot say momentum without moments, and this was a moment, which just it I feel great for the players and the manager, because the next 2 weeks would have been so shit for them, like not being able to play, not being able to do anything. I'm very happy they managed to get the win, just for them at least, कि वो लोग को 2 हफ्ते का थोड़ा शांति मिलेगा अभी. And also just from the POV of United getting Old Trafford, getting that little bit of belief back कि चलो ये लोग मार सकता है, जीत सकता है. Like, these are very, like, there are wins where...
But this Scott McTominay has apparently come in and had the fewest touches or something like that to create that impact.
Yeah, he had 4 touches in the total match. 2 passes, 2 out of 2 passes, 2 shots, 2 goals.
It was Haaland-esque.
Haaland-esque. Oh.
No, but then he would have been completely irrelevant if it was Haaland-esque.
Correct.
Arey Baba, you can't refute the efficiency of Haaland in terms of touch to goal ratio.
Don't challenge me to refute anything about that.
Arey, touch to goal ratio is untouchable. This is beautiful Haaland play there.
But
Ah.
this is the same thing. This is like
Oh,
I
इसने
have scored
कुछ
the same number of penalties as a guy who doesn't take penalties.
अरे बट बाबा डिफरेंट चीज है ना कि एक गेम में उसने literally he had some 9 touches and 5 goals or some shit like that against RB Leipzig.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ah.
Yeah, but anyway, we get the win. I think if we had not won this, like Ten Hag was probably one bad result away from the sack. I genuinely feel. I think this has bought him a little bit more time. International break also. Hopefully, we get a couple of players back. This Varane fucking again was injured. Like, so Martinez is out till December more or less. Varane is injured every 2 weeks. Your Maguire actually has been playing quite well, and I did say that there was going to be a Maguire redemption arc coming in. But see, Maguire Evans, you can play in these games where you're not when you're up against one Umbuemo and Wissa as your forwards. But if you're playing up against like proper fucking elite anybody with pace, Maguire and Evans ain't gonna cut it. So hopefully we get someone back, maybe one Bissaka back. So then you put Dalo on the left back and put Lindelof in the middle because that defense is just so broken right now. There's been no continuity in defense, and I think not having like you've had similar issues also. I think with Madrid where you all have been playing. I think what Chouameni and all at centre back, but okay, that's La Liga where there's 4 good teams. So yeah, okay, we got the win. I'm happy for them and happy for the moment. There's one, I think the only moment of the season worth watching was this, that Carabao Cup and all is all time pass, but I still don't see it in terms of I don't see where the improvement is going to come. Maybe once we have players and continuity, there'll be
That,
something.
by the way, Azim, the thing that you were talking about on the group, I think that's worth talking about, which is that after all this time, there's still no, like the thing you were saying, na, ki like there's no convincing plan as to what is going to happen.
Visible plan that they have moved towards.
Like, for example,
I mean,
you
I
you were
think
talking about how
I
with
think
Klopp
yeah,
and
correct. Like there's a visible identity, but I just don't think at this point he's had the players this season he's ever been able to pick anything close to a first choice team
yeah, but
and
I
get
mean, my
continuity
point is
going.
that you have a squad of players who I'm assuming you're teaching the same
Correct.
things
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So then why isn't there like, and forget, chal, not even teaching them, at least before they step on the field, aren't you telling them, hey, aisa kar, dekh
But
bhai.
this is my philosophy.
Hmm.
Yeah, so see, I think out of the ball, there are a lot of things that we are doing really, really well. Like, I think United is probably the best team in terms of ball recoveries and pressing and winning the ball high up the pitch. We're doing a lot of that, and I think Mount has been very key to that. Like, Mount has done the job that he's been brought in for. The huge problem that we have had, which is why I'm saying we've not had a settled defense, and we've also not had our main player, which is Bruno Fernandes, playing in his position once like at all times because Bencho and Anthony not available. Right wing pay the I mean the other guy who would be Diallo. I even if Sancho is fit, I don't think he's playing him on the right wing because he does not play right wing. Like that's not his position. So the only other backup we had was Ahmad to play on the right. Hopefully he'll be back. I think Kobe Meno will be back as well. But again, these are untested kids. It's just the point is that you don't know that they're going to be any better or worse than a Pelistri or a Hannibal at this
Listen,
point. So there's just been no balance, and Bruno has been played out of position, and you need Bruno to be playing at number 10. You need him to be playing in that attacking midfield, and that was, I think, the point where you have Casemiro, you have Amrabat shielding, then you have Bruno, and you have Anthony. And at this point, I put Garnacho to start. I think Rashford has been absolutely hopeless.
what is
Garnacho
up with Rashford? What is happening?
just he's
No,
one
I
of those
mean,
streakish players. No, I think like I mean I don't want to compare him to Rooney, but the point is that even Rooney was the kind of player where he would just like go on these streaks where he'll score
But-
10
but-
games at a time, but now there's just and then nothing. But this guy is
I
just
think
giving you
Rooney
nothing.
would probably be a bad example only because the amount of off the ball stuff that
Work
Rooney
rate
did,
that he did, no?
and just like invention, creativity, linking
Yeah.
up play.
So
he
see,
was
I
so
mean,
good.
Rashford. The problem with Rashford, unfortunately, and I've always said this, for me, and maybe it's right or wrong, but for me, it's always been a question of football intelligence. He just is incapable of making the right choice on the ball. Like even there was the one, was it against Galatasaray, the one where he had the easy ball across to Bruno and
Yeah,
he passed
yeah.
it and didn't put enough in the pass, where he could have shot. Like last season, on instinct, he takes the shot, he beats the keeper, it's done.
बहुत
But
सोच रहा है अभी.
the thing is that when you ask him to think, see, when he's in the mood, he's playing on instinct, it's fine. But when he starts to think about, "Arey, मैं क्या करूँ? Am I doing the right thing?" He just overthinks and makes a complete mess of it. So he just does not have, as I said, football intelligence. There are players who have it, there are players who just don't. Like for Rashford is one of those no football intelligence. Like a guy like, for instance, if you want to contrast, like a guy like Park Ji Sung, not exceptional on the ball, but he very intelligent off it. Like he knows what he has to do, where he needs to be. Bruno Fernandes also again like has the mix, very skilled but also very intelligent. Does stupid things also, but mostly intelligent. Rashford, wo you don't think only ki acha is he going to do the smart thing, is he ever going to do a thing that the opposition would not predict, which is not like a trick, like is he ever going to put like a Garnacho has a trick, he'll go left, he'll go right, he'll try to pull the ball back, like you don't know necessarily what he's going to do. But yeah, as I think what Kafka is in the chat says, like Rashford has tunnel vision, like he just starts running and then he hopes that he beats the man and maybe something will happen. So I don't know. I think he needs confidence. He definitely needs a goal. He's only had one goal this season, and that was in the Arsenal game. So maybe Garnacho should be starting ahead of him. Honestly, maybe Martial should be starting ahead of him. I don't know. I
So
think
we're saying Bainder, then Bainder, Martial, and who did you say? Garnacho.
Garnacho, at this point, I think Casemiro also is another one who's just not shown up. Like there was brief glimpses of okay, maybe he's back, but just the drops in concentration just completely
Sabotages the team.
yeah, no, it completely outweighs the benefits. Like he can be great for 80 minutes, but if he's making 3 game-breaking mistakes, it's like goalkeeper. No, eventually you can be great and make 10 saves, but if you're letting one sitter slide by you, there's no point. Casemiro has just not been at it at all. Like he just
You think it's
so
a
many
virtue of
drops in
age?
concentration. No,
I'm
man,
saying, do
he's
you think it's a
31,
virtue?
32. Yeah, he's just dropped the ball completely. He's just not concentrating, and maybe it's because he has too much other chaos happening around him that he's not able to focus on his own game. I don't know, but it's just not felt right. There's no continuity in the team. It's a huge issue.
Are your left backs back?
Nope.
Fuck.
We will hopefully have one right back and maybe Region back after the international break. So at least if one Bissaka comes, then Dalo can go and play on the left. So we have people who can sort of play the positions. Region coming back would be huge. I don't know what Malasia's injury is, and Shaw will probably be a couple of months.
I'm just curious, is there anybody currently who's playing two up top, like two proper full up top strikers? Like, is there?
I mean, there are a couple of teams who do 4-4-2. Like for instance, I think
Madrid is doing
Pep
it.
to an extent does that. No, with
Oh
Haaland
man,
and
Alvarez
Alvarez.
drops back, is dropping back a little bit to support, but
Atletico, Newcastle. Yeah.
Newcastle occasionally would do
Madrid
that.
right now with Vinny and Rodrigo at the top
but
of
two
that.
up top, like in the box, not like two on the, not
They
like.
drift a little bit,
Upper.
but the formation is a diamond with those two up top.
Yeah. See, because I mean, as I had said, also like this whole idea of like the identity of the team being a transition team, like us being the best transition team, makes no sense to me. Like as an idea, like okay, you can be good in transition against top teams, but then what are you doing against your Brentfords and Crystal Palaces when you have to break them down and you go 1-0 down, because वहाँ पे transition नहीं हो रहा है ना, it's one way traffic. So how does transition help you in those situations? So it clearly
No,
there is something that he has planned, and
no, and the
maybe he will
reason,
be able to do it. But
No, sorry. The reason I was asking this is because um, the midfield universe has become so important since this new age universe of Guardiola and Klopp and of retreat and get ball back and go for seconds and thirds and transition between them and have midfielders who can score from anywhere in the pitch. Nobody's been playing two strikers up top, and I
Well,
don't know
we
if
we did try. I mean, Ten Hag has tried to do that. He tried to do the Rashford and Hoyland up together, and then we got budged out by Brighton because again, like players not pressing, not understanding the system, and Deserby just figured it out in 20 minutes, and then there was no sort of plan B for it. So, I don't know. Like Rashford is, the problem, the reason why we are stuck, and there's just such this inability to score goals is because all our wide positions are fucked. Like the wide players, Rashford and Anthony, not in form at all. So there's nothing coming from your wide outlets. Your fullback, left fullback, which has generally been our most attacking outlet from the wings. Usually, like Luke Shaw is very very. I think people are not realizing how huge Luke Shaw was to us last season when he was fit through the entire season. Like very influential player. I think we've missed him a lot, and I think him coming back will be there. But for my thing is with the coaches, like if he has his first choice 11 available and it still sucks, then he's got to go. But until he is able to get like a sustained 3 4 5 games where he has like 9 out of 11 players available from the first team, I don't think you can fully judge him.
Azim, one last thing, okay? And this is purely playing devil's advocate, huh? Purely. I don't think Ten Hag should go. I genuinely don't. But the other question I do want to ask you is, apart from Rashford last season, who and not anymore this season, who has he markedly improved? Because that's the sign of a great coach, I feel.
um I don't. I mean, Bruno probably had a good season as well, but I don't think there were any particularly young players that needed to improve. I think everybody is sort of. Also, given the season that we had before, I think everybody more or less improved. Like I think
Van Bissaka.
Wan Bissaka has definitely come leaps and bounds, and he persisted with him. Even though teams made it a proper tactic that no, we're going to force you to play out to Wan Bissaka, he stuck with him, and Wan Bissaka improved. I think Shaw definitely, Garnacho for sure, obviously came under him and became a first team player under Ten Hag. Hoyland so far has done well.
Nahin. I mean,
So
that's the thing, right? Like Hoyland, you can't put into that category yet.
yeah, but yeah, I mean there weren't any players who were that bad before. The players who were shit, he got rid of. So for the most part, like I can't think of anybody last season who was a major underperformer, or like who somebody who you were like, yeah, why is the manager not able to get the best out of this guy? For whatever you say about Sancho and all, also he still had his best season at United under Ten Hag only. So like, did the
But
man
best season is
management?
very relative for Sancho.
Exactly. So like at least he did better than whatever was the nonsense before, and that was like he scored 7 goals and gave assists or whatever with 3 months off in the season. So I won't say that he is not improved players, but yeah, I think he needs to just have his team play. It's sort of like the same situation that Chelsea have. Like, can we find our first 11 fit for once and see what happens? Because like
Right.
for me, I want to see like Onana, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Wan Bissaka, Amrabat, Casemiro, Bruno,
Mount.
Rashford. Well, Rashford, hopefully a firing Rashford. Uh, in the best 11 at this point, I think Mount doesn't. It's a either or. I think for Bruno or Mount, and there'll be certain games like for a big game. Yes, you need Casemiro and Amrabat both because you need that shield so that then Bruno can be the creative outlet. If you're going in a game where you need little bit more creativity, sure, then you can play a Mount as a starter. You can bring a Ericsson or whatever, and then you would have Anthony on the right and Hoyland up top. And yeah, for sure, I would want to see Garnacho on the left. So I think there's very key positions where mainly in the defense, like we don't have a solid defense every day. it's difficult to maintain any kind of continuity. So I'm hopeful that we get something back. But yeah.
Shit, it's bleak.
Yeah, I mean, so that's why I said it is very bleak, and that's why like it was huge to get this win.
Eighth
Huge.
in the Premier League this season or higher?
I think probably at this
Out of
point
top five?
I will say we will probably, hopefully, my hope is that we will come back and make a push for top 5, and I think best case is finishing 5th, otherwise I think 6th, 7th.
And do you get out of your group?
It's gonna be
Champions League.
difficult because we need
Very
to win.
difficult.
We need to win 3 on the bounce to make that happen.
And this Copenhagen also was not bad against Bayern. Huh? They really pushed them.
Yeah, so as I said, if we win, we have to beat Galatasaray away, which is fucking difficult. The good thing for us is that we have the 2 easiest games of the group, so to speak, with home and away Copenhagen right now. So, and hopefully Bayern do us a favor and beat Galatasaray also twice. So yeah, then we have to get 9 points out of the next 9. It's as simple as that, and then try to hope if we can get 1 point against Bayern. But yeah, 10th. And for me, the thing is that if we don't qualify, fucking finish last. ये Europa League bench नहीं चाहिए. Like it is just such a waste of fucking time to go into that shit again with so many more games and players getting injured. And just fuck it. Like if you lose the first game against Copenhagen, put the reserves in for the rest. Like throw the towel in. There's no point sitting and playing for second. Cannot. Fucking again there we'll be stuck with one. Sevilla will drop out of Champions League again just to come and fuck with us over there.
Unnecessary last minute winner.
Dude. If I never have to play Sevilla again, it will be too soon. Okay, we'll do some super chats. बहन के लौटेगा said हल्लू साले सालेबा के अगेंस्ट क्या हुआ? होल्डिंग के अगेंस्ट बड़ा डॉन बन रहा था. Hashtag I am the real Norwegian goat. Samrat Chakraborty says, I feel McTominay last minute heroic will do more harm than good. It will just cover up the fact that United का bench strength नहीं है. Bench strength की बात कर. अरे first team strength करो कुछ फिर bench का बात करते. Priorities, Samrat, priorities. First get first team play. Then we'll see about bench. HT Nayani says, unpopular opinion, are we missing Fred? No, not at all. I think Fred is not the solution to this problem. Kaushik Mada says, thoda goal drought. 2 matches में 0.0 xg against Arsenal.
Yeah, against Arsenal it was a shocker. We should talk about that match next.
Yeah. Alap Butch says, Clasico gone, La Liga gone, Europe gone. Hashtag Xavi ball. Why Europe gone?
No, man.
एक मैच ही तो ड्रॉ किया तुम लोग ने. क्या इतना क्या रोने का?
And this is on the back of 5-0, 5-0. Like it was going so well.
Yeah, dude, my favorite thing on the internet for at least a week was that Casemiro turning into vampire during interview. Sorry,
No,
Casemiro, I'm
Joao
saying
Cancelo.
Cancelo turning into, oh god, मैं कितना देखा है वो रील, इतना हंसा है उसको देख के. It's
वो
so
वाला ना
funny.
जिसमें वो
हाँ, where is that? And just the edit where they put that sound effect is fucking beautiful. I've laughed so much at that. Please go watch. Just watch Cancelo turns into vampire. It's the best. Sukhvinder Singh says Højlund is a special best Scandinavian striker out there. There you go. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Arey bhai.
Kaushik Mada says, just saw a reel with Giroud being goalkeeper. Was I clickbaited? No, you were not. And Giroud has more clean sheets this week than Onana. So, yeah. But did you see that Giroud was goalkeeper
Yeah.
for his, and he went through and punched the ball and all of that. Full force. Damn good. Of Dice and Men says former NFL player Dick Butkus passed recently. Okay, RIP. Sorry to hear that. अपना बेड़ू किंग एरिक says हजारों साल कैरेक्टन अपनी बेनूरी पे रोती है. बड़ी मुश्किल से होता है चमन में स्कॉट मैकडीडा वॉर पैदा. What a tribute to Kathy Ben. आरवी बच्चा लोग और बाबा बस अब ये 17 इंजरी के 11 वापस आ जाए. Yes, fully agree. Apna Bidu, you wait. Apna injured people come back. Then we will know whether Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out. Until then, can't say anything. Deepak
I think
Kumar-
for the whole season you should persist with Ten Hag regardless. I mean, what is the only other projection is what if you don't win? What if you don't get Champions League this season? Then what happens? Is that a complete deal breaker, or do you just go like, okay, rebuild में Arsenal को भी 8th आया था एक time पे
No, I mean
चलेगा.
that way you look at the start that Liverpool had last season. We were all talking, "Arey, Liverpool relegate, Liverpool khatam, this that." But they fought back. They almost made it to fifth. I mean, to Europe as well. They were very close to taking the place ahead of United. So scope hai. I think we have. I still maintain that the squad we had was more than good enough for top four. It's just that we've
No,
not
as
been
in
able to play.
you're okay with say if you don't
If
get
you give up Champions League.
yeah if you give out Champions League
Yeah,
also it's
I'm
fine,
okay.
right?
I'm
You
okay.
persist with Ten
Yeah.
Hag because what the fuck?
Because you've done this before. No,
Yeah.
you've given the manager one season, you've not backed him. When it starts to go bad, you've sacked him. Where has that got you? So just persist with the guy, no?
ठीक है.
Deepak Kumar says CFC and United have same points in Champions League. Correct, 0. Rajat Sagar says Lautaro killing it this season and no one's talking about
Yes.
it.
Yes.
And new
Under the
background
radar.
looks great. Love you, Kotok, he says. Rajat Sagar, thank you so much. But yeah, this Lautaro is killing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this fucking Icardi scored against us, yeah. What is this?
Arey, but that
Icardi
also was a
scored.
horrible Onana decision, dude, of just going down like when the guy is that far out. He's chipped him from
Yeah.
the D, like from the D line.
I have no defense for Onana. I mean, like with the rest of the team, I can be like coach, I can defend defenders, I can say lack of continuity, this, that. But the mistakes he's making are like just I mean, give me one performance where you're like, okay, I can win you this game. Just one. And I'm man jayega. But that has to come. Because anytime a shot comes, I'm like, this guy's not saving it.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah,
very
it's very
worrying.
shaky.
It's very worrying.
Dude, the only other guy who I felt like was having like one Onana-esque moment was David Raya in the last.
Hmm.
Oh my god, that first half was just
Oh, yeah.
outstanding. भाई क्या कर रहा था?
And that was just like sheer lack of confidence. There was nothing else.
Nerves, full
उसने
nerves.
सबको काफी रुलाया.
Very nice. Somesh Maurya says, sack Xavi. Sack Xavi. Mallorca, Granada say, who draws? Horrific tactics and the opposition has figured out this shit also. You think Scaloni would do better? अरे तुम लोग
No,
third
no.
है यार, मजे करो, enjoy करो life, Champions League में है. It's all good यार.
Meaning this is unbelievable.
अरे
Like
तुम लोग के
that's
16 साल के बच्चे गोल मार रहे हैं. Enjoy.
for real. And I'm saying that this is reactionary as a Madrid fan. Like I genuinely think Xavi is doing a good job considering everything. Dude, the main thing you got to remember is you're a bankrupt club.
Yeah, exactly. Anything you get is a bonus at this point.
Yeah, dude. Just like अगर Champions League football मिल रहा है जबकि पैसे नहीं है
Yeah.
जबकि कर्जा बढ़ रहा है. Come on.
Dude, Champions League का flights भी वो लापोर्टा अपना माइल्स से बुक कर रहे हैं, dude.
Lounge access instead of hotel.
Yeah, सारा player lounge में सोया. Because PK is not there to pay for hotel. It's Puchka, not Pani Puri or Golgappa. Says, cleaning the litter box would be the most disgusting thing. What? To do in the day. Now it's watching Man United. Arey, litter box. You need the right litter in your life, I feel.
That's true.
Angry Potato Golu says, just to clarify, ये North London title race का क्या लग रहा है सबने लगा रखा है सबने Spurs all the way होने वाला है hashtag Mickey Mouse Spurs house. What? But yeah, Spurs are killing it, man. Getting
Oh my
the
God.
results. Even these annoying little 1-0s against Luton, they are managing to get out with 10 men. I'm
this
starting to
is
believe.
Fascinating. I don't know how to put it. I think it's a mid-season phenomena. I'm not convinced.
The thing is that he's also just a damn likable manager. So you're like, अगर ये जीत जाए तो मतलब मजा आएगा.
नहीं मजा तो आएगा अगर Spurs win a title in the year that Kane has left. It will be poetry.
Oh, and win the
It will.
title before Arsenal could in this last decade.
Oh,
Would
it will
be
be
hilarious.
brute. I'm rooting for them 100%.
Fully
I just
rooting
feel
for
like
Spurs.
I feel like they have a limited how do I put it? It's not
I think it's the squad
There are
depth
few
is a
injuries.
little, yeah.
Yeah.
If one Madison gets injured, they're fucked. That's what it's looking
Madison's
like.
on. I think there's an over reliance on the type of victories that they
Yeah,
have.
it's sort of like Kane's on, no? Like you get one of them out and then it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kafkaesque says Neville's old boy is you only, Baba. Very nice. Shubman Dengil says मेरा क्या जरूरत है अच्छा Dengil because Dengil मेरा क्या जरूरत बिना ही बढ़िया खेल रहे हैं no Shubman you come what is the Shreyas Iyer and all why does he exist Messi was injured Miami lost/drew all games without him and missed the playoffs also as long as KDB is out City will do a lot better playing with Alvarez as the main man instead of Haaland
No.
I
No.
agree I
No.
agree
And
Because
I think like,
Haaland requires pinpoint precision delivery, जो नहीं मिल रहा है.
Clearly.
Alvarez is grafter. He will get you the goal graft करके.
no, but he's already doing whatever needs to be done in the position that he's playing in. Like I don't think it gets better if you move him up. I think he'll have the same problems. He'll have literally the same problems.
Because now he's
And-
having to come and link the play, no? Because which he
Haan,
didn't have to
but
do with De Bruyne.
he'll have the same problems, and you'll have one less like target man. So
I thought personally and I legit find Hoyland's hold up play better than Haaland.
hold up play हो सकता है यार. Hold up play. He's
3 goals in Champions League 2-0. End of story. No further questions.
wait. I'll just remember which episode this is so that I can bring it up later.
Praditi says Kane ठीक ही है and transition season है so we'll be happy with just Bundesliga. ये देखो transition season है so happy with just Bundesliga. Our academy graduates Jamal and Tel are fabulous. Muller is class.
Oh, this. By the way, this
Musiala
tail.
is-
Baba,
and Tel
Baba,
also.
please, if you
Bayern Munich is third, not interested.
no. Baba, this Mathis tail. Get in on the ground floor, Baba. You want this type of player only. One nice.
Matthijs' tail sounds slippery because he's tail. Not
Just his minutes to goal ratio, Baba. Minutes to goal ratio. Outstanding. He is super sub raised to super sub. He is mega super duper sub. He just buy him right now. Who knows?
I love you are the Asian Sky Shop of strikers. You just need
He's
one
the Asian Sky
lady.
Shop of, because what's also thing is it's true because in Asian Sky Shop you get these products that and brands that no one has heard of.
Exactly.
So this Kautuk is that guy who will just be like, guys, Mathijs' tail 11:30 और 11:30 और 11:45 के बीच जो आपको डिस्काउंट
Yes.
मिलेगा इस तेल पे.
Yes.
अभी नंबर मिलाइए तेल को लेने के लिए.
Yes.
तेल बहुत अच्छा है. तेल को देखिए. तेल का फैब्रिक देखिए. बहुत बेहतरीन बेमिसाल. और
Yes.
इस तेल के साथ आपको मिलेगा एक ग्यूरासी बिल्कुल मुफ्त अगर आप अभी नंबर घुमाएंगे.
You-
हाँ जी.
गुआसी दोनों के मिनट टू गोल रेशियो अगर आप देखें तो हालैंड से भी और रोनाल्डो से भी बेटर है.
Bro, genuinely Gurasi right now. Top of Europe.
Jurassic Park. That is Ronaldo. So Jurassic and Jurassic. There you go. Pankaj says, I think when should we start questioning the coach? As I said, you give him 3 games with something close to his full first choice squad, and then I think you can question. Pasandre Gonana says, दुनिया हरामी है सेव करो तो कोई नहीं दिखता है गोल कंसीड किया तो ओनाना आउट रुको सारा सबर करो दहिया वाज नॉट बिल्ट इन अ डे भयंदर बेटा शांत रहो अफ्रीकन नेशंस कप में उछलना जितना उछलना है #GGMU #save ओनाना
When is African Nations
Dude,
Cup?
I
think
can't believe this is the first time in my life I have looked forward to African Cup of Nations.
Yes.
I'm like, finally, we'll get a new keeper. But who will we miss in? We'll be without Amrabat also. Will be and one more, Hannibal, Tunisia. I think so. Actually, I don't know if Tunisia
Yeah,
qualified.
Majburi, yeah.
I don't know if they've qualified though. But let's see. Sid T says now that teams have figured Haaland out, how long before he becomes Lakaka with better farts and first touch? Only flat track bully.
All valid points.
Valid, 100% valid. Also reminder friends to smash a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Are shit, I haven't refreshed the
Wait,
subscriber.
Parth is saying Onana not going to AFCON. Oh no.
No, Onana going to AFCON. He's definitely going to have
He
fun.
got a call up, at least like he
हाँ
buried the hatchet with
वो
his
वो Rigobert song has sung the song and called him back.
Rigobert song is such a great name.
Rigobert song. Uh, Pradnya Wadke says, what are your realistic CL and PL expectations from Man United? Also, subah 4:45 a.m. ko Australia se good morning to all. Good morning to you also, Pradnya. Realistic, as I said, I think United fifth best case, get into Champions League, sneak through. Sixth, sixth. Because see, you're gonna have City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs in the top four. That is decided. In what order I have told you: Spurs win the title, Arsenal second, City third, Liverpool fourth. Fifth, yeah, fifth,
So romantic, man.
yeah, fifth. I think it will be between United and Newcastle, and Chelsea. I feel like these three will be fighting it out for fifth. So fifth,
What?
sixth, seventh. Yeah, I think Chelsea will have resurgence.
I think
What?
Villa.
This
I
much?
think
This
it's a
Nay, all these fly by nights they don't make it. Villa will be
it's Emery time. It's Emery time.
Are one injury Emery will get and full good night will happen to his good evening.
Ollie Watkins is going to sort of shake up the league.
What Ollie Watkins will
Ollie
do?
Watkins, big money move.
He's the longer haired Agbon Lahore. That's all he is.
Ollie Watkins to Tottenham next season, calling it right now.
All right. Okay. Anirudh Pachapur says, all banter aside, we played really well in last couple of games. Not being optimistic just yet, but getting there. Of course, Anirudh is a Chelsea fan. Kunal Srivastava says, I feel for Rashford as he also suffers without Shaw. The current options do not support his wing play. Hoyland looks super exciting and the only hope for us United fans. Love the podcast, guys. Thank you for doing this. Thank you so much, Kunal. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe Shaw not being there behind him is also. I mean, no left back being behind him. So I think nobody is making any overlap outside Rashford. So I think it's become quite predictable what he's doing because as a defender the ball is just going to come in when he cuts inside. So I don't know. It is a factor for sure. हॉइलो भाई says क्या दोस्तों ये सीएल में ही मेरा 60 गोल्स होने वाला है पीएल में कितना गोल स्कोर करना है बताओ दोस्तों कौतिया नंगा सू और भेजो हर बार मेरा गोल मारने के बाद गोल खाना जरूरी है हैशटैग हॉइलू रॉक्स दैट इज तो क्रेजी डूड हाउ एवरी टाइम वी स्कोर अ गोल within 3 minutes we have considered again from our own corner we are conceding goals.
Dude, what is
crazy.
happening? You had mentioned one great point that this is some of the worst set piece play in history.
Dude, just how you can not beat the first man if you are paid more than £1,000 a week to play football professionally. You kick the ball hard enough for it to beat first man. I'm sorry. Like, just let it go long. Just beat the first man. And it's not like somebody is coming to near post to give flick on or anything. They're just not beating the first man. It's unreal. I think जब हम लोग को कॉर्नर मिलता है, they should just give a goal kick to the opposite, like saying फालतू में time waste मत करो, यही होने वाला है. It's better for United to start with a set defense from a goal kick than on transition from our own corner. Fucking hopeless.
Funny.
Devil Destroyer says, please review 10-15 memes by every week, 5 by each.
Yes.
ये हम लोग का plan था memes
Yes,
का. ये
yes.
बनाएंगे 1-2 हफ्ते
We'll
में.
do this.
We will sit over the international break and figure out how to do this. Also, I should tell you, so obviously because international break, so we won't be doing a stream on Monday, but I am starting with FIFA streams on this channel from this week. Well, FIFA I'm saying, FC streams. So watch out for that. Mostly Wednesday or
Oh, it
Thursday
is
को करेंगे.
same, bro. Same. It is
Of course,
same
it's the same. What you were expecting?
thing I thought they would do new.
Come,
I
we'll
can't
play.
even, my ultimate team formation is also not getting imported into this game.
But chalo, we're planning many things. So obviously Baba and me will play a few games. We're going to get guests. So Joel will come and play. There's also Mohammad Hussain, Liverpool fan and comic, who will come and play. We'll get a few more people. We're planning a Oil Money squad of because we have lots of, I think we have some 60 members now in Oil Money, and many of them play pro clubs. So we're starting a FIFA Pro Clubs Oil Money League, where we will get together and play games and most likely try to stream those as well. So lots of fun FC things we're going to do. It's going to be called What the FC. What the FC, bro. So yeah, that's gonna happen. We'll start next week. Please smash a like, subscribe to the channel to watch all these things. Kevin says, new age fans seriously ruining football these days. So much negativity each week. Reading clickbait articles and TikTok highlights. As an LFC fan, been defending United and arguing with Liverpool fans these days. ये होता है सच्चा
Oh my
Liverpool fan.
God.
I mean, पागल Liverpool
नहीं
fan.
ये
What are you
ये
doing?
होता है such a football fan.
Actually agree. Kevin is the
That's
man.
and
Kevin
this
is
is
the man.
true. This is true to some extent. I feel like the what do you call it? The views are going to go to the most outrageous takes. The most outrageous takes
Exactly.
obviously will not be anywhere close to the. And the other thing is that no one holds them accountable to. अरे तूने पिछले हफ्ते ये बोला था अभी पलट गया.
Yeah.
It's literally like कि you know the last week they'll be like you know Rashford's the worst or whatever the fuck, and then
Goated. My goat.
yeah exactly, and then 3 games later.
Yeah. No, and the overreaction in general, because now it's become a meme template. No, Onana Maguire is just a template. So, like, when the legit same thing happens between Van Dijk and Alisson, which is what happened in the game against Brighton, there is no analysis. Like, literally, Alisson, easy save for him to make, and Michael Owen is just like, oh, he just got his angles wrong slightly. With Onana is like, oh my god, like Paul Merson would do fucking 3 stand-up specials about Onana for every mistake that he does. So anyway,
Okay,
and
should we talk about title match?
one last super chat and then we'll go to that. Neil Arif Abbasi says, "Bhai, ye Xavi out, kya bakwas hai? How do you expect to win against these low block La Liga pest teams without Frankie De Jong, Pedri, and Lewandowski? Our current best attacker is a literal child, a minor."
This is
This
true.
is true.
This is true.
Correct. Yes, and but yeah, we will also do FC streams with chat and all. We'll mix it up every week. One stream every week is what I'm aiming to do. So let's see. We'll do some with subscribers, some with members, some with guests, some with pro clubs. It'll be a mix. Yes. Chalo, let us talk about the title match. Arsenal getting the job done, but also want to talk about refereeing decisions because there is such low consistency.
Yes.
Because last week that Kovacic thing was a red card for Liverpool.
Yes.
This time he's made 2 of the same tackle and it's 1 yellow card. So what are they doing? How
Kovacic
is
should have
this
been off.
allowed?
And I think they should just release all the transcripts of all
Everything.
the audio of VAR. They should release it online every
Just
single
do
game.
it. No, I'm saying they should just do it live. Fuck it. No.
No, because also
For
in the
that.
stadium you don't even get to see a replay, which I think the reason why is like because if they see a replay
Riot ho
and then they
jayega.
see it, there will be legit riots.
Right ho jayega.
It's crazy, dude. Like,
Dude, yeah, 100% agree. Kovacic should not have been on the field. Surprising, he came out after halftime also. Just bizarre. What was he thinking?
and then after coming on, he still made the same tackle. Fucking weird. But Arsenal, no, full deserve. Like they properly ground City out and got the winner.
Yeah.
Got the
Yeah,
job
no,
done.
dude, so it was such a cagey match. And also like Arsenal holding possession against Man City, which holds possession.
But Man City without KDB and Rodri is not the
Yeah,
same Man
also
City.
I got to see the second half of it at Roadhouse. I was watching it. There was a stat which said City total shots on target in the game was some 4 or something.
It's the least they've had in under Pep. Like 4, yeah.
I mean,
So I
4 is
think
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Bro,
I think
Chelsea zyada marta hai, bro.
United have restricted them to 5 twice before, but 4 is the lowest.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can't think of anything that was meaningful. And I felt like the first half, the only purchase they got was literally out of David Raya being nervous. Meaning, if that is the highlight of Man City's play, that their best player was the nervous goalkeeper of the opponent,
Yeah.
then it tells you everything
And
about
also
it. right?
Arsenal did this without their best player. Like there was no
Saka,
Saka
yeah, no
available
Saka.
and Martinelli
Martinelli
only
just
came
coming
on
back.
second half. So yeah.
And also, dude, like that, to take off Trossard, to put Martinelli and have that confidence, because they came out in that second half to win.
Yeah.
They
No,
didn't
and
come
like
to fuck
and
around.
the subs also.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
four subs combined in that goal to get the goal. I think There was what? Partey was involved, Martinelli was involved, who was
Tomiyasu.
the Tomiyasu was involved. There were like 4 or 5 subs involved in that goal. So job very well done. And Havertz, yeah. Havertz getting the assist. If you can call that an
Unbelievable.
assist.
Unbelievable. Like, there was like, I think, yeah, I mean, you have to say that it was a City team that was just, they didn't show up. Like, they were very inert, very lethargic, not ready for this game, all of that
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, not ready. I wouldn't say not ready, but weren't like fired up as much as Arsenal were. Like, that's some, and
But
I genuinely
Arsenal
think,
have that from last season, na? Ki bhenjo, like they know they bottled it last season.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the effect of that kind of bottling can go either way. It can go like, okay, next season I'm gonna like really fucking bring it, which is what happened. Or it could have gone the other way कि अरे इतना close आया अभी छोड़ना अभी कैसे करेगा वापस. Like, it took so much to get there. How the fuck will we generate that energy again? But they haven't done that. It's fascinating. It's very well done.
Correct. But yeah, also we should take one quick moment to talk about PSG getting budged out by Newcastle and how like properly killed by Newcastle, dude.
Yeah. Destruction.
Complete destruction. I mean, there were a
And-
couple of mistakes from PSG, obviously, that led to it. But like the moment when you have your center back scoring screamer from 30 yards in the 94th minute, then I think you know it's your day.
Dan Burn.
No, not Dan Burn. That was Cher, if I'm not wrong. But
Yeah,
Dan Burn also scored the header.
Yeah.
But they look like a proper, more than a Premier League team. I think Newcastle just has a very European vibe to that team. I don't know how to like. He plays them as like a very Italianish team. Like I had watched the AC Milan Newcastle game. Like I felt like I was watching a Serie A match. Actually, did because I don't know if it's like.
Meaning, if you just squint a little bit, Newcastle looks like Juventus only.
Correct, exactly. Is that only? It's just like he's created that one very defensively solid, annoying, time wasting, minimal football but maximum results wala team. It's got that vibe. Yeah, and lots of big defenders. That's what all. That's
Big
another
defenders,
thing.
yes.
Big
Yes,
big
yes,
in
yes,
general,
yes.
big midfielders also. Even that bench of long stuff is
Yeah.
actual long stuff here. And Tonali is fitted in very well. Isak is such a good striker.
Also, man, I have to like I was seeing some videos on social media about the atmosphere
Oh,
at
St.
Newcastle's
James.
home
Oh,
ground. My God, it was
it's one
so
of the
good.
best. Yeah.
So good it was.
Because also it's
Enjoyed it.
just that thing of like when you get back into the big time after like fucking 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
It's the roof is going to come off.
Enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
So, should we talk about Madrid and wrap ups?
Yeah, I'll have a couple of super chats. Sri Krishna says thoughts on Pogba being caught doping. He's caught or what? I thought he was just under
Yeah, he was
investigation.
caught. He's caught. He's on 2,000 pounds a week or something like that. Like his fees
2,000?
have been, his fees have been deducted and all this. Like they're just giving him some.
Good, serves him right. Well, Mourinho was right. Aditya Madhuri says, does City have treble fatigue or is it just a blip? I think they were too passive in the transfer market. I mean, they got quite a few players through, no, in the transfer market. They got the Doku, they got the
Yeah.
Kovacic, they got the Guardiol. That's not a passive transfer window.
No, not at all. And I think what they are missing is obviously you can't account for KDB going out. You can't.
No, KDB,
No, also-
Rodri, if you lose, anybody is going to suffer. And yeah, Matthias Nunes, that's the other one. Four
No, the
proper signings.
The also thing with KDB was that he had been in some way playing with this injury for a while. No, that was what it was. Like he was struggling back and forth a lot now.
But also,
क्या करेगा?
hugely, I think missing the one big miss definitely is Gundogan. Because
Yeah.
he was the guy who, when KDB was out, he was the guy who would step up. Like, very dynamic midfielder. Like, I think you could say it's thoda Lampard-esque in that sense. Like, has
Popped
that
up with
ability to just be there, right place, right time, penalty taker.
Also workhorse, run around if he needs to.
No,
like,
leader on the pitch. I think him not
Right.
being there it actually shows that maybe he was more important to them than KDB, potentially. Because so many times we thought ki chalo KDB injured, KDB out, and then this fucker comes and starts scoring 3 goals every game.
Correct.
So yeah, no Gundogan, no
Even
party.
Mahrez.
Actually, I haven't seen Mahrez. Haven't seen much. Mahrez was gone. This fellow Grealish, haven't seen too much of him.
Oh.
So yeah, I think maybe he was justified now in not giving your Fodens and all these people game time last season because Mahrez was better.
Mhm.
Rishabh Sharma says, "Such kadwa hai, Pogba beoda hai." Did not see this variation coming. All right, chalo. But yes, chalo. Let us talk. Let us start the Jude Bellingham podcast now.
Oh my God, dude.
This guy is some other level only, man.
Firstly, we have played Napoli at we played Napoli away at Napoli's home stadium, and it
Parash was
was,
playing on it.
yeah, man, it was the audition of Victor Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia, Kucha. Osimhen played really well. Kvaratskhelia, I think, started very shakily, but then grew into the game. But apart from that, so 3-2 thriller, right? 3-2 thriller. And here's some of the other things about this game, right? So I think a week or two back, or I don't know how many weeks back, but essentially when teams lose, they the go-to, like one of the go-to defenses is that refereeing decision hamare against gaya.
Dude, what was that handball? My God. That is like, if I thought the Eriksen one against Bayern was ridiculous, this is just stupid. Why are we talking about
can't-
handball every week? Yeah?
Exactly.
And we're talking about a
Exactly.
different standard of handball depending on the day of the week. You realize how absurd this is?
Exactly. And like, so for those of you who didn't see that match, basically Nacho goes sliding into to stop a ball. He's gone sliding in, so which means he has lost control of his body at some point, because he's literally sliding on the ground, and therefore his hand is behind him because he's sliding, having lost control of his body, having
Slid.
so slid. So because he's fucking going on the ground, the ball has hit him on the arm with nothing he can do, no knowledge of it. No, अरे मैं while sliding मैं थोड़ा हाथ पीछे कर लेता हूँ. It's not that.
From
You can't
1
do that.
foot away, pretty much.
He's 30 something years old. He doesn't have the fast twitch reflexes to move his arm behind. There's no way he can do it while he's sliding. So they gave it a penalty, and
No, and the telling sign is that Osimhen, who has put the ball into him, has appealed for corner, got corner, given thumbs up to referee, being like, "हाँ यही चाहिए था मेरे को, okay, move on." Now he's like, "अच्छा penalty, wow, I love this game."
yeah. So now the thing is, what I wanted to, basically the point I wanted to make with that moment of that game was that I feel like that's where I remember saying this also, right? Like the big club mentality is okay, like show character beyond that point. I mean, if we had drawn that match or lost that match, it would have been a different thing, obviously. But point is that came back 3-2, man. And two things worth talking about. One was that Bellingham's solo goal.
Oh, insane.
Fuck me. Dude, people saying usne scruffy goal mara, tap in mara, he just right place, right time boy. This is one flash and that goal. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Take all of that criticism and find one orifice that you can shove it inside, and then just shove it.
Dude,
Because-
you know what he feels like. If you took Zidane and you added the potential ball carrying ability that Pogba had, which he never displayed and never fulfilled the potential of, you get Bellingham.
Yeah, man. What a fucking, he knows where to be on a pitch at all times.
Yeah.
It's like, you get like this. He's got this, in Spider-Man, he has that Spidey sense. I
Yeah.
feel
But
like Bellingham has a footy sense. Like it
So
tingles.
you're really saying already by about 10 games into the season total, retire number 5.
Oh my God, dude, he's making a very strong case. अगर चल, even you don't even have to wait till the end of his career. अगर उसने 5 season ऐसा खेला ना, कर दे retire. छोड़ ना,
Yeah.
5 number.
Yeah.
Zidane, Bellingham, Finn.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, Arisha Agarwal puts it right. He's the combination of Zizou and peak Kaka.
yeah, at this point. And guess who
Kaka
made
kya
Kaka
player
pick
tha yaar.
Kaka? It was Ancelotti.
Hmm.
Ancelotti has seen this boy and he's like, अरे मैं वापस वही करता हूँ. The good old days. Get the band back together. What?
वापस
Just अपने बेटे को बोल रहा है वो ड्रॉर खोल हाँ अब 2003 का निकाल 2003 का tactics. Just dusting it off and he's like, okay, chal, who do we
एक
have?
और काका जी, आज काका जी बाहर निकलेंगे.
हाँ नासा जी काका जी. so so he's like he's a very interesting player. Now the thing is he's still papering and he's not just doing, by the way, he's not just doing goal scoring, he's also doing assisting.
What an assist also.
It's some fantastic something he's doing to his madness. I don't
And
think it's
winning the
gonna-
ball to give the assist and also finish from Vinicius was beautiful.
bro किधर से slide मारता है क्या होता है, it's just crazy. So anyway, so point is that so this game happens, right? And then we go to Osasuna. Again no goal मारा भाई ने. वापस
Yeah.
वापस ऐसा. Meaning, and this time he has done one shimmy in box, beaten players and all. Like this, he's not a player. He is more than that. He's a dude Bellingham.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
That's right. That's right.
In some
And-
time, if he continues like this, then he's the Duke Bellingham.
No, Baba. If you know these Barca fans kept saying, "Now Pedri clear, Gavi better." Well, he has just ended that feud, Bellingham.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Smooth Bellingham. I wish real cut.
And I mean it's I can't tell you how big an impact he's had on this team. It's just of a different magnitude, Bellingham.
Oh, ho, ho, it still goes. Oh my God, Kaushik, in your bathroom, do you have pictures of nude Bellingham?
And do you want to play his flute Bellingham?
Ah, yeah, I think that's all the analysis
Yes.
that we can provide for you.
Smash a like, friends. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Are we done? I think we are done for the day.
Yes. Good
No,
night.
no.
See you.
Yes. No. No prediction. No. Should we do predictions?
No predictions. Predictions on offline.
Predictions offline for this
Because
one.
they're considerably later and we have no idea who's getting injured in the international break.
This is true. Avinash Sharma says they're really playing chess. Tomiyasu bought to stock Doku. Pep puts Doku on the left, so Arteta moves Tomiyasu forward, who gets involved in the goal. Very interesting. And Kesar Murthy says Jude is the best player in the world right now. Hard to argue with that. I think at this point on form, you have to say.
I
probably
would
the
say, yeah,
best.
most influential to team player for sure.
Yeah.
Like you remove Jude Bellingham and we are Chelsea.
Correct.
That's a big fall.
That's a huge one.
Don't you all have a nice show that you have to promote at some point in Dubai?
Yes.
जिसका ticket link description में.
Yes. So Bawa and I are going overseas. And we are performing in Dubai. So if you happen to be in Dubai or know folks in Dubai, then do send them our way. This is our AFC Champions Cup.
करेक्ट और
Yes.
थोड़ा दुबई में सीन्स हो रहा है, मतलब सबका टिकट थोड़ा वीक सेलिंग सीन्स हो रहा है, बट हम लोग अगला संडे को उधर शो कर रहा है, तो प्लीज अगर है कोई या कोई किसी को जानते हैं तो प्लीज सेंड इट एंड
Ticket
yeah.
is in description. And अगर तुम लोग बम्बई में हो तो I am starting to develop new material, तो please come 28th October onwards. No, नहीं 20th को तो big show है where I'm recording some stuff. That is me. It's in Bandra, so it's me, Rohan Joshi, Sahil Shah, Nishat Tarwar, bunch of people. Big.
Where are you
lineup.
recording?
Rang Mandir Auditorium.
Rang Mandir.
So that'll be fun. And new material shows, they're all there in my Instagram bio. So workshopping new material, and my current show, Minor Celebrity, I'll be doing one more tour of it and we'll be taping it in Bangalore, hopefully. Yes, that is all. FC stream this week. Chalo. Okay, thank you for watching the 4. 2 goals by Scott McTominay. Come on, United are back winning for the
Oh my
title.
God.
Here we go. Come on.
So unconvincing.
Okay, we are not winning anything. All right.